What's up, guys? Welcome back. In this video, we're going over how we can become better catch and shoot shooters by learning how to move our body, set our feet, and shoot the ball once our feet are set, despite not having a passer. We're going to pass to ourselves. Now, the first one we're going to go over is sliding from the wing to the corner. If you notice, 32 is on the right wing, and as his teammate drives to the basket, he relocates to the corner. Now, normally he'd be catching this pass, but this guy's so close to the basket, it only makes sense for him to shoot it. But he's in the right spot, ready to shoot. What you want to do is be in that spot and pass yourself the ball and vary your footwork. Sometimes you're going to find yourself landing on two. Sometimes it'll be a left-right, sometimes a right-left. Whatever the case is, challenge your footwork so that way you know what it feels like to get into each one of these shots. Now we're sliding to the wing. If you notice that weak side help defender goes to protect the basket, so that kick out is available for the shooter who slid from the corner to the wing. So once again, we're doing the same thing. We're just moving from one to the next. And even though you would think, oh, that's the same shot, shooting it from a different angle and going in the opposite direction is really going to challenge your balance, which is where most shots are missed for people who can actually shoot good set shots. So you just get enough reps in here where you get comfortable. Now, when it comes to the elevator, going through those two screens is not the problem. It's turning to face the ball and then turning to face the basket that is the challenge, because your momentum is literally taking you away from the basket. So how you turn to catch the ball and then finish your turn to face and square up to the basket is everything. This will throw you off, but that's why you're here. You're practicing when nobody can see you, so you can know what it's like to make this 180-degree turn and knock it down. Now, in simple terms, when you use a flare screen, you're basically going away from the basket, and because of that, it usually results in a three-point attempt. So when you're practicing by yourself, you can kind of triple dip here. You want to use the elevator first into a flare and pass the ball to yourself the same way you did when you were sliding to the corner. Now, is this a perfect representation of what you're going to do in games? No, but once you get a passer and you start practicing in this, the learning curve becomes a lot easier for you. Now, once you get familiar with your footwork, your timing, how you stop your momentum, how you transition energy from your movement into your shot, there's a lot of things that you learn going from one movement to the next. You want to take this to different spots on the court so that no area of the court becomes unfamiliar to you. The reason for that is when you're dealing with a passer, you start going to practice, you start dealing with someone who's going to give you a good pass. You kind of want them to know that when they pass it to you, that there's a really, really, really good chance that you're going to make the shot. The only way to do that is to get a ton of reps up by yourself. That way, when they throw it to you, everybody has confidence. And when you're done, you wrap up that shooting workout like every other with free throws. But you want to make sure you have a routine and you go through it. The purpose of the routine is to take your mind off of the free throws, to take your mind off of the moment. There is no pressure. You're not even playing in a game. It's just you and your process. Once again, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for pulling up. I appreciate you. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you learned something, let me know in the comments. I'll holler at you next time.